Connected. What? That means a power then at this. What's the power then at this? Let's put in this. I need for charge. Big up yourself, John Kane. Big up. Fully, go on, me J. More blessings. One sec, me J. One sec. Fully. What's going on, bro? How everything? Yeah, weather very nice outside, you know. Can't complain, I forgive thanks. Yeah, I forgive thanks. You know, the country we live in is a bipolar country, you know what I mean? Yeah, weather can change at any given time, at any given minute. Is it? Yeah, you know that. That's why them always tell us, you know, before any time, once you're there in these places and planning to go on the road, just, you know, walk with a jacket, you never can tell. Kind of the day can be so hot, and then by the time you reach evening time, like a total different thing. You see me? Yeah, man. Big up to everybody, or big up to anyone who check in on the live. You see me? We just there go on what a little reason. You see me? It's been a minute since me check in, you know. And happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers them who are going to rewatch this, or to all of the mothers them who are on the live same way. Big up to all of the mothers them. You hear that? Yeah, man. More blessings, man. You see it? Track bad battery low. That's good. That's no problem. Yeah, John, yo, it's soccer day today. Should have been playing soccer in the day, you know, but yeah, I think I have a game coming up on Sunday, so you know, just saving the energy. I might do some tomorrow. I'm gonna play some ball, you know. Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm gonna play some ball tomorrow. hmm Yeah, man. Respect, man. Look out now. 3 goal. I trick me and score Sunday. You hear that? I'm going for three. Yeah, man. I go for the 3 goal. That's it. Fully. Yeah, man. That's the thing, man. Big up to everybody who checking in on the live. You see it. Just leave a comment in the comment section. Yeah, man. Say, a 3 goal man score. That's called a trick, not one. Three. Yeah. You know the pray. Ashley, like, I'm a big fan. Big up yourself, Ashley, and give thanks and thank you, you know. Yeah, man. Respect, my friend. You know the thing, go. Yeah, man. Give thanks for the support, you know. Give thanks for the ongoing support. Yeah. Where you from, Ashley? Which country, which town? Where you represent? Let me know. Let me know where you represent. Yo, big up yourself, you know. Big up yourself, Laura. Big up yourself. You don't know, you recognize the birthday. You recognize the birthday, you recognize this. I know you know this, flags. Yeah. So you don't have to ask me, Laura Cochrane, where you from? Toronto. Fully. outside. Where you from? Where you from, Laura? Let me know where you're from. Well, go on, dog. Big up yourself, bro. Big up, and bless up, G. You know the thing go fully. Everything good, me G. Just there I go on. There I go on reason with the peeps. Them I don't know the thing go. There I go on reason with the Rockstar Nation. You hear that? Mm-hmm. How things on your side? What's going on your side, G? How was everyone's day today? Good? Gangnam style. Fully outside. You know the thing, you know the chaps. Out mouth. Tell me, cats, what's going on? Yeah, man, how was your day? Fully. Yeah, man, leave in the comment section. Let me know how your guys' day was. My day was a bit overwhelming, but good. You understand? Because who know me know that I don't really complain a lot about certain things. I always try to work through all circumstances. You see me? Yeah, no care how certain things might seem the worst way. I always expect the best. Yeah, so that's just how I go about and how I look at life. Hawaii? Wow, that's nice. That's nice. I never been to Hawaii. Hopefully in the near future, one of these days I'm gonna go there and enjoy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Big up Ashley. I hope you enjoy yourself. Where you going? You going on vacation? You going for a week, 2 week? Yeah, what you going to do? Make sure you have fun, you know? Yeah. Blessings, Miss Stephanie, you know the thing. I like me say happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers them who's checking in on the live. Everything good. Don't know, working consistently. I have new project ready for you guys. Like I say, I'm just waiting on the artwork. As soon as I get the artwork, oh my god, you see. Turn on top. Hey, yo, that name is long, bro. Hopefully, definitely. I'm not gonna say no. Tanata, Katangian. Awesome. Dominicans. Big up. Yeah, Stephanie, I have a new project. It's ready. Yeah, it's ready. So I'm just waiting on the artwork. So as soon as I get the artwork, then I'll post the artwork for you guys so you guys can check it out and see what's going on. And then yeah, just anticipate it's gonna be a 5-track EP as usual. You know how I do my stuff. I like to anytime I'm putting out any songs, I like putting out singles, but at the same time, because I work on so much music at a time, so I prefer to just put out like a body of work, something that you guys can enjoy. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's gonna be a 5-track EP, and 5 songs. I say it's basically 5 songs for the ladies. So, and you don't know once the ladies love the tracks, then you don't know. Yeah, the male them we always follow. Cause man love anything woman love really and truly. Is it? Yeah. Copper chat. Hey, I Actually, I don't think you know what you're talking about. What's a copper chat? Is it copper chat or copper shot? Let me know. I know you don't know what you're talking about. You're just guessing or you're just throwing some words out there. Yeah. And if it's a copper shot, no, I don't want a copper shot. I know people who has been hit with copper shot and it's not a normal thing. You know what I mean? Super chat. I mean, super chat. What's a super chat? Explain to me what's a super chat. Yeah. Yeah, Stephanie, I know. Once the ladies them love it, you know the gentleman them, you know the man them are gonna love it eventually. I understand. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, so that's the thing there, you know? Really, real and proper way. So how was it there? Miss Stephanie, how was it there? Ashley, how was it there? Oh, see, that's how it goes. Big up DJ, big up neighbor. You don't know the thing, go fully. Big up. Definitely, if so be the case. It's morning here. Good so far. Oh, see? Like what time in the morning? And where you checking in from, Steph? Where you checking in from again? Yeah, and definitely the aim is to build up the YouTube. You understand what I say? Yeah. Basically I put out a lot of music, so it's good to at least get something in return. Oh, Melbourne, Australia, for real. Big up Australia in the house. Definitely, And YouTube is a lot of work, so I am putting out a lot of work on there. Everything that I've done doing is it costs money. So nothing wrong with me earning back some money, you know what I mean? Definitely, that's my aim. That's my aim to give the streamers money. So, to give you an example, I put out a EP couple years ago. EP which is called Album Coming Soon. You know, I put out that, and basically all the money that I made from that EP, I practically don't donate it back. That's always my thing. You know, yeah, that's always my thing. So definitely, yeah, like I say, I don't have no problem giving back. You understand? Definitely, that's the aim. That's the aim to get. You know what I mean? Just recently start working on the YouTube here to basically get the watch hours. You see me? Yeah. So working on that basically. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, man. Yeah, Hawaii sound like fun, my friend. Yeah. Yes, Steph. That's basically how the YouTube thing work. It's a constant thing where yeah, you just have to build up your watch hours. Yeah, so that's where it is. So right now, that's why we're working. That's why you will see me constantly. I'll try to come on here and I'll try to talk to you guys, or I try to put out some content so you guys can, Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I know, my friend. I know. Yes, constantly. You don't know. You have to be on this, constantly doing your thing. You know. Yeah, it will get there for sure. Believe me. Once you put your mind to it and you put the work in, it will get there. You know. So what's the day looking like? What you gonna be doing for the rest of the day? Big up in Ashley. Definitely respect and thanks for that. You see me? Respect and thanks for that. And make sure you go over to the video section of my YouTube. Make sure you leave a comment over there on some of the songs, and listen to some of the songs them. Depends if you're a fan of reggae music, or you like hardcore dancehall, or you like that, should I say, some type of R&B. The EP that I have coming out, the new EP is a it's I would say it's like a dancehall R&B style. Yeah, so you can look forward for that. And I have there's some songs over there that might interest you, depending on what kind of song you like. You know, yeah. That's how I make music. I don't just focus. Want to get a new computer. So I can, whoa, whoa, that's great. That's great. What's a VR? The music software seems complicated, but I'm sure I will get there. It's easy. I think I think I put out a video recently where I was kind of breaking down the recording process, you know. Um I look for the video. I think I did a video where I kind of explained the recording process, step by step, and things that you got to do. VR is something that when you put it on, it shows your reality. Like Gorilla Tag is a game. Oh, cool. I will check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure at least I check as soon as I come off the live, and then I'll make sure that at least it's up there where you can see it. You know? Yeah, but I think but again, it depends on what software. What software are you planning to get? Pro Tools, Pro Tools is an industry recording software. Cubase, I would say both of them it does the same thing. Cool, I will check that out. Uh, PS5. No, no PS5. I'm not really a gamer. I used to love playing game when I was there. A bit younger, but no, I don't really. I more record music. That's just my main aim. I'm in the studio making music and so forth. So yeah, I'm not really a gamer. But you love PS5. Which game is your favorite? And Stephanie, it depends on what recording software are you planning to get. So let me know. I would say I started out with Cubase. I love gaming too, Ashley. See, look at that, Ashley. See, there you find a gaming partner, a gaming friend right away. You know what I mean? Big up, Steph. So let me know which recording software are you planning to get. For me, like I said, I started out with Cubase, and then I switched to Pro Tools. But if I'd known from the get go that both of them is quite similar, both of them do the same things, I would probably start out with Pro Tools, and then probably continue with the Pro Tools from then. Yeah. So let me know which program. And it doesn't matter the program you choose. I just think once you have like a good microphone, any of the program they do the same thing. And another thing is with the programs is if you can get like the plugins for the programs, because once you get the programs you're gonna need plugins, and plugins is basically is what a lot of the big studios or industry studios is using to get certain type of sound. Looking online for software, what I haven't decided yet. So I'd say look into getting Pro Tools. Pro Tools is easy. It's very easy to use. Yeah. All of them is the same. So it depends on which one you want to start out with, to be honest. But all of them does the same thing. You just need a good microphone. Just make sure you get a proper microphone. And once you get a proper microphone, at least that can give you a nice sound. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then and then just go from there. Yeah, so plugins now, like I said, it's like what a lot of the industry people is using for sounds. So plugins is just depending on the sound. So you just download them to add instruments. I can play guitar, but I would need drum, bass, sounds. So there you go. Once you get the programs, plugins, you can get programs and what's that called? I'm not sure. I don't want to give you the wrong answer about the plugins and different. There's a name for that, the stuff them that you're looking for. That bass, that sound, that guitar, you know. Yeah, those are like samples. Those are like samples basically. So plugins and what you just mentioned about add instrument. I can play guitar, but I would need drum, bass, sounds. So those are like samples, and those comes with come with a lot of the software. Some of them come with samples in them. For instance, GarageBand. I'm not sure if GarageBand. I'm not sure. It depends. So GarageBand I think come with computers. So for instance, maybe if you buy like a brand new Apple computer, I think the GarageBand will come with it. And with that GarageBand, I think that GarageBand have a lot of samples in them. So for instance, the bass that you're talking about, yeah, yeah. So the GarageBand. So plugins now are different. Yeah. So plugins now are different, right? Plugins are like different EQs, which if any one of the software you get is gonna come with a EQ, like reverb, like these are like standard stuff that really comes with any software, any recording software that you buy. You're gonna have your regular EQ, you're gonna have reverb, you're gonna have a delay, you know. Now the thing is, some of those is, unless you know what you're doing, it's very tricky to use. But if you know how to use it, it's you can just use it without getting different ones. Now, different plugins you can get different type of EQ, different type of reverb, which they all the same, but some of the plugins now would make things a bit more easier, because the plugins is like, it's like a new getting new software for you for the computer. So it's different. It's different. It give you a more enhanced sound. It give you a more up to date sound. So that's the difference. Yeah, and that's the difference with the plugins. You know what I mean? And then, for instance, now let me show you another thing with the plugins. So, say if you're a person recording and you love harmony, you have some plugins that give you harmony, so you don't even have to really go in the studio and record extra layers of harmony. you have plugins that can do that for you. So that's like a big difference right there, and that's like a game changer. You know, yeah. So it's what I mean. Depends now. Like I said, depends on the program you get. Depends on the software you get. The recording software. Some of them might come with a lot of stuff, and then no, and then again, I think with Pro Tools allow you, wherein it gives you like a basic. It gives you like an artist, and then I think it gives you like a more pro. So I think there's like three levels, or it could be more than three levels. And then all of those levels, it comes with a limited amount of plugins. So the higher up you go, the more plugins you get. Yeah. So you got to look into that also when you once you're planning on getting your stuff. And if you say you can play guitar, you just look into any one of the software that you get and see the kind of samples that it comes with. So it will help you out right off the box. So you don't really have to be searching or trying to get samples. As soon as you get the program, at least it will have some samples that you can work with to build yourself up, and then you can take it from there, take it a step further. Yeah. Yeah, man, and just know that it's music. Music music is nice. I recently start mixing and mastering music too. You know what I mean? And then like the more you do it, the more you learn. And it's like with everything, the more you put your heart into it and the more you try, the better you get. Not you might not get everything on point at the same time. Some people learn fast, some people learn slow. That's simple. And it just depends on how much time you're willing to spend. Once you have the time and you're willing to spend the time and take the time out to learn, you will learn. Believe me. And then you watch others out there, people who out there who is at the spot that they really want to reach, and then you just try and do what they're doing. Basically, it's life. Yeah. Yeah, man, big up in our Rockstar Nation. Thanks to everybody who is tuning in. Thanks to everybody who check in and check out same way. You know, big up. Thanks to everyone who is supporting the channel. Yeah. Who else here? Who is here? John Wagwan, you still there, bro? Ashley, when you going to Hawaii? You know, I um I have a song to record. Yeah. I write it a while back. I might do some changes in it. And I think I have two songs that I recorded. One of them I have to change something in there. I haven't really gone back to it and visited yet. Like I said, I don't remember if you were on the live when I was talking about it, but that it's not really a rush, to finish these songs. So yeah, I'm gonna take my time, like I said, when I feel like it, I just go in and just do the changes I need to do. Yeah. So I'm always meds in music, man, Steph. Believe me, music is always there. Yeah. I remember I promised you guys that I'm dropping three projects before the year is finished. I already dropped, let me see, one already dropped, which is a reggae art EP. I have the next one, which is basically ready, and then I have another one where I'm gonna put out in another few months too. So look out for the all female EP coming soon, and then I'll have a more like a up tempo dancehall vibe. So it's a bit I say aggressive but nice. You have some nice songs on there, relatable songs. You know, yeah, fully. Yeah, man, make sure you guys follow me on Spotify also, eh? Follow my Spotify channel at African the Artist. Same word, one word, African the Artist. Follow me on TikTok at African the Artist and follow me on Instagram. Follow me on all media platform at African the Artist. You know? Yeah, me people, and just support the music. You know? Yeah. And big up to all of my new and foundation subscribers. Big up to all of the day ones. Big up to all of the RockStar. Them you know the thing go. Yeah. Who else here? Who else on the live? Big up. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what's up. So, what's the day like over there, Ashley? How is it? How is the weather? You know, for us here in Toronto, the weather is it's nice today. You know, but the weather you never can tell. You know, yeah, it's nighttime now. So I've been in the house for about probably about 2 hours now. So who knows if I go back outside how the weather might be. I know it was very hot today. Yeah, and somebody says it's gonna rain tomorrow. So I know after sometimes when it rains, it gets a bit cold. Yeah, so that's the vibes here. You see me? But it's basically getting up to summertime here. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're just coming off of like the I would say maybe spring. Yeah, basically. Oh, see? Well, you know what it is. You just have to enjoy the weather. Enjoy it while it lasts. But you don't know. I don't know. Maybe you love winter. You're a winter baby. You love winter. Some people love the winter. Some people love the cold. For me, I love the cold when I'm sleeping. It make me sleep more cozy. That's when I love the cold. I don't too love the cold when time you have something to do and you have to get out there in the cold. Yeah, sometimes it's okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Give thanks to everybody who check in. Yeah, another 6 minutes. Yeah, and then I'm gonna check out after live. You know what I mean? It never gets too cold here. We never get snow. I bet you get snow in Canada. Definitely, definitely. This year there was a lot of snow. We get a lot of snow this year, and it was cold. Like it should have been warm from what we know May, from like April time, early April. You usually get like warm going up. Maybe one or a few days you might get a little cold spur here, but the cold has been lasting like it's been like very, what to say, yeah, it's been very strange this year. The experience of the winter is like the winter don't want to leave. You might get one warm day here and then the next few days is like so cold. It's crazy, you know. But what do? You just have to love it and just work with it. Just make sure you just warm. You going out there, you just warm. Yeah. Yeah, said Johnny, a summer guy. Bring out the shots. Let's see. Yeah, man, big up and bless up to everybody who tune in, you know. Love the little reasoning, you know. Yeah, John, big up yourself, my G. Big up, fully. Right, that's the thing, there, man. You know, yeah, man. Big up to everybody who tune in. You hear that? Love and love alone. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night too. You know, or enjoy the rest of your day. Actually, enjoy the rest of your day. You know, yeah. Fully anything you choose to do. Mm-hmm. I hope you have a wonderful day. That's the thing there. Definitely, you don't know I'm from the tropics. So you know, so we have to love the heat. You have to weather. Like I said, the only time I love when time it's cold and when I'm sleeping. So at least I can sleep cozy, you know. Draw the blanket and all, but differently. Yeah, the heat. I love the heat, bro. Definitely, you know that. Fully. Yeah, me J. Yeah, man. Giovanni Rivers, big up, you know. Bless up. Give thanks for tuning in, my J. Bless up. Fully. Yeah, John, big up your dad, man. Every time, you don't know. Star boy, big him up every time, bro. Yeah. Yo, man, what you mean by I should I tell you? You don't have your notification turn on. Turn your notification on. You got to turn your notification on. Yeah. So you know you don't miss any of the live stream. You don't know once your notification is on, you don't miss anything. That's nice, bro. I like Swiss Chalet. Swiss Chalet is nice. I like their chicken. I like their, you know? Yeah. It's nice. It's a nice little spot, bro. Yeah. And it's not too expensive either, but nice. You see me? Yeah. I love all different genre of music. Yeah, quarter chicken dinner. Yeah. So Giovanni Rivers, I love all different genre of music. You know, why once you can understand what the music is saying. I love stuff with like heavy, we don't say now, like hardcore. I love hardcore rap music. You know, yeah. But that's just me. You know, a lot of times it depends on the mood you're in. Depend on the mood I'm in. You know, so that would all change depending on the mood I'm in, what type of music I listen to. You see me? Yeah. But I listen to every artist out there. Yo, Biggie is crazy, man. Biggie is crazy. Biggie is crazy. One of the baddest lyricists. Biggie, Tupac, Eminem. You know, you see me? 50. Pop Smoke. Sorry that they killed that youth. That youth was gonna be a great youth. Believe me, he was gonna be a great artist. His style and everything was different. Yeah, you see me? P Diddy is okay, but I don't listen to too much of P Diddy's music. To be honest, like he was okay. It was more like a producer to me, not even like a big like. I have no how to explain it to you. I think he have a few songs that I like. I'm not gonna tell a lie. Like he have a few songs that I used to listen to. You see me? Even that missing you track is a very nice track. I think it's a sing over. I don't think it's original. I think that's like a redone by him. Yeah, but that song is big. Yeah, missing you is a very good song that they done. Yeah. Yeah, man. Foxy Brown. Bro, what's wrong with you? You can ask that question. Foxy Brown. Bad artist that, bro. Foxy is bad. Foxy. Little Kim. You know? Even the two girls that is warring right now, even what you call it? Even Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Those two is bad. I think Cardi B have a different style. You know? Nicki Minaj is bad though. You see me? Yeah. Yeah, but Foxy Brown bad man. Nana, what's wrong with you? Yeah. Yeah, Megan nice though. She doing her thing. Don't like what she do to two Orleans though, but we leave that for another day. You can't reason about that another day, you see me? Yeah. Yo, John, you still there, my boy? Mariah Carey, I love Megan. Mariah Carey, yeah, decent. Giovanni Rivers, what's going on? Make sure, like I said, turn your post notification on, bro. I'm going live tomorrow again. See? So big up to all the people them who tune in today, because you don't know I'm gonna check out now. Um, Thank you for everybody who tune in to the live. Make sure you guys go over to the video section on my YouTube and check out some of my videos over there. You know, thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love, and you know the thing go. Yeah, man. Each and everybody have a great night. Seeing or have a great day. You see it. Big up and bless up and know the thing go. Love and love alone. Seeing RockStar Nation. We there. We building, you know. We building. Believe me. Fully. I'm out. Love.